Hello and welcome to my review of the LEGO City 60472 Scrapyard. This is a 2025 LEGO City set, which comes with quite a lot of stuff really. We've got 4 minifigs here, 2 cars, and this kind of scrapyard scene thing, including this interesting thing over here which kind of works as a car crusher. Sort of. We'll have a look at that in a second, as we'll have a look at everything in the set, but let's start with the 4 minifigs. Here are 2 of the 4 minifigures in the set. These are employees of the scrapyard, as are all 4 minifigures of the set actually. But these 2 have some semi-matching kind of overalls on. You can see that there's a couple of oil stains on them. They look like really good prints actually. The guy on the left has his closed, whereas the guy on the right, his is open, showing kind of a white shirt underneath. The guy on the right also has a water bottle there, which looks really good. Print on the back, as you can see, is almost identical, except for they have different oil stains on them, which is really cool. I think that makes them look really good. And that's kind of the logo of the scrapyard, that spanner. You'll see it on the kind of big sign on the actual building. And you can see that in terms of alternate faces, there is one for that guy. And obviously there isn't one for the guy on the right, because you would see it from the hat there. But I'll remove his hat as well so you can see his face print. But yeah, all looks good all round. Here are the other 2 minifigures in the set, and you can see that the one on the left, like the other 2, have some kind of oil stains on them, which looks really good. It adds to the kind of feel of the set and the depth. You can also kind of see, if you look very carefully on the kind of hip piece here, you can see that she's got her like overalls rolled down, which looks really good. Yeah, I think that looks really good. I really like the printing on the legs for this one. You can see the logo again there. And then the lady on the, well, it's about to be the right, has got kind of a high-vis jacket and some kind of blue gloves. But looks really good, yeah. And there's an alternate face for this one, where you can see more of a smile. So, yeah, not half bad figures again. I do really like the legs on this one. They look really good. Nice detail. Oh, and of course she has the kind of still saw, there, which I guess is getting used to cut something up. Probably metal actually, so maybe it's not actually a still saw. Here are the 2 cars included in the set, and while they do look very different, and are quite different, they have the same kind of chassis and backbone as each other. They both use this kind of new preformed chassis piece, which LEGO are using pretty much on all the city cars, and it's got the trick which most of the city cars do, where you can remove the front kind of chunk bumper, it's a bit more than the bumper, and the rear one, and you can do this for both cars, and then you can interchange parts is the idea. So if you take that off, we can then put the rear bumper of the other one on, and it looks kind of strange. That's what I think, but it's supposed to add some kind of playability, I guess, and it means you can kind of dismantle them, which is very fitting for this set. But let's put them kind of back together, and yes, I think that, let's look at this one first, number 14, Fernando Alonso maybe. It looks really good, yeah. I like the lights on the front, kind of looks like it might be, I was going to say set up for a racing series, but I'm not really sure what racing series, but some sort of racing series, or as kind of a road legal version of one. You can see there's a steering wheel inside, space for minifigure, and that is about it. It's got brake lights around the back, which is nice. No indicators though, but yeah, I do like this stripe down the side. Yeah, I think this one looks really good. And let's have a look at this one too. This one has some kind of pop-up headlights on the front, which is quite cool. You can't pop them down, but still looks good. Oh, and for the sake of completion, if you were to remove the front bumper off this one, it's that section that comes off. This one you can see has got the same wheels as the other one did. This one has a much larger kind of cockpit. It reminded me of a DeLorean, this for some reason. I'm not really sure why. You can see there it's got some kind of gauges and everything, and a steering wheel. So maybe this one's fancier. The other one didn't have gauges. This one has gauges. This one you can also see the engine, and you can actually, can I get my nail in there? Or it might be easier when the roof is off. There we go. You can lift the engine bay and see into the engine with some detailing there. And yeah, that's about it. This one has brake lights and indicators. So this one, this is the luxury model, this one. You can also see maybe that's a representation of a front license plate, and the same on the back. And yeah, same chassis piece used, and yeah, that is about it. I think both look good. I do slightly prefer the black one, actually, just a little bit more detail, and yeah, detail's always nice. Here is the kind of scrapyard itself, and it's built out of kind of 3 sections which can be separated from each other. So let's have a look at that first. The first section is this area over here, which is held in by 2 Technic pins there. And then it's the kind of crusher section, and then this crane and little office section, which is held by 3 Technic pins. So now that they've been separated into 3 different sections, let's look at each one independently. I guess we'll go from left to right. Here is that leftmost section, which is by far the simplest. It's just a rack to put the cars on. Nothing too fancy about that. It doesn't lift or lower by itself. It's simply for you to kind of, you can maybe drive a car below, and then with the crane you can put the other one on top. That's kind of all it does. It doesn't actually fit the black one on top very well, because of the wheelbase doesn't fit it 100%. I believe the white one fits tiny bit better, but not really. Yeah, it's all right. It's very simple. I mean, they do have these in scrapyards. Yes, they've got loads of them. So it's nice to have. It's just a shame that it's kind of so simple, and also the fact it doesn't quite fit the cars that are actually included in the set. I mean, it does, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Nothing really wrong. There's a little sticker there kind of warning you about a big scary dog. And there is this pole here, which you can store tyres on. Here is the middle section, which is this kind of crane and little hut. The crane is really good, actually, apart from one thing. I think it looks fantastic. I really like these kind of stickered pieces here. I like how it can move about, how it can flap about. And these pieces work fantastically to pick up the cars. They really do. The car fits in there. Excellent. It can usually hold it up when it's part of all of the other buildings. It doesn't collapse like that. But no, it works really well, and you can just kind of drop them like that. The only problem is this piece used to give it its pivot is so hard to move up and down. It's hard to show on film, but it's actually bending the pieces below it, and it's really hard, and you feel like you're going to break something. So, I mean, it's okay, but it's just very stiff. I don't know why they just didn't use one of them more normal pieces that they usually do. Maybe like the kind of clear gearbox piece used on some kind of forklifts and things. But I think it looks good, and it can turn around, which is good. And yeah, these exposed pins here are to be used as a tyre rack. So, like wheels can be stacked up there. Just pulling one off a car to show you how that works. Yeah, so that looks quite good there. There's a little octane oil barrel there, and here is maybe the very scary dog from the picture. Focus. Focus. Please focus. There he is. He does look scary, doesn't he? I do like this little dog mold. And you can also see in back there, if you can see, there is his water and food. And there's also a little cone. This is the logo for the place again, as you saw on the kind of uniform of the workers. I like the door handle being a wrench there. That's really cool. I also like the roof. Looks really good. This whole building looks really good. And we'll have a look from behind. I'll lift it up to the camera so you can see. Wow, it's really not wanting to focus today, is it? There we go. Ooh, moving about. There you can see a computer with a mouse and keyboard and a little seat. And yeah, that's really all that's in there. There is a window that would open, except for the downpipe's been built in front of it. So, you know, maybe not. And then you can see the roof is just hinged to give it that nice slope. I've broken that again. I've done that twice now. But no, I think it looks really good, and it works well. It's just a bit of a shame about the crane, how hard it is to move up and down, because the force seems excessive. I mean, that might not be possible for people who don't have a lot of hand strength. So here is the main section of the scrapyard. This is the crusher itself. So we'll have a look around it and then I'll show you its main action feature. You can see down here we have a rack of tools. That's the full set of usual tools. And there's a little control panel down here with a lever and a light, which looks really good. And I mean, then the rest of it just kind of looks like maybe like a shipping container, except for it's got this large lever sticking at the back of it. I wonder what that could do. So, well, the top opens up. You can see in there, it's just a large space. Yeah. So maybe if we were to, I don't know, take a car and put it in there. We'll take this one and we'll pop it in there, shut the top. And then if I was to push on this, look at that. It's been crushed down to a block this size. Yes, so it works. The car still exists. Hey, it's like a magic trick. So there is 2 of these kind of small pieces, including the set one that matches each car's color scheme. They're not that complicated. It's just like a fender piece and maybe a steering wheel for that one, and yeah, they look good though. And you load them through this little door on this side, and yeah, so you just pop them in there, and then there's the lever back here, pushes them out, and they come through this kind of door at the front. You do have to give it quite a lot of force to allow them to come fully out. But yeah, and then this is just a kind of door that's made of pieces which can move about. So it works really well. It does take up a very large amount of the parts count for the set, for that action feature. It is really quite cool though. I think it looks fantastic, and you can kind of trick people for a second. But yeah, no real complaints with it. It works really well. It works better than I thought it was going to. I was worried that the pieces were going to get caught in the door, or that it would be hard to push, or just that things wouldn't work. But you can truly drop the car in with the crane, and yeah, it works really well. So yeah, very happy with that, and yeah, really no complaints actually. Let's just do it one more time, and whoosh. Here are all the spare parts including the set, and I do apologise, I lied earlier when I said that was all the tools in the normal tool set on the rack. This kind of lug wrench one was not used. So there's that as well, because you do get a full set. And then there's the printed piece for the little kind of dog thing. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing else too interesting, but always nice to get some extra pieces. So overall, well, I really expected to like this set when it was announced at the end of 2024, and I do, actually, yes. I do really like it. I don't think it's without flaw. I think this section over here is just a little bit lacking. It's really not bad, but there's just something about it which I don't love. And the crane is just too hard to use. I don't think it needs much modification, just a little bit. I think if they just used a piece, I'll put a picture up of it here. The piece which you can screw up to make something lift and lower. It was used in the 6.0 or 169 set, I know for a fact. But beyond that, I think it's all right. I think the crusher kind of action feature works really well. I think it looks good. I think it's got the right kind of feel about it, and yeah, I think it works well. And I think it's a decent price for what you get. I mean, it's almost 900 pieces, and yeah, not a lot else I can say. I don't know about the kind of car customizing feature, which as you can see there is in the bottom right. I just think it ends up making the cars look kind of funny, but I mean, it's nice to have it there, I guess. So thank you very much for watching, and leave your thoughts on this set in the comments below. And yeah, I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.